Good evening, guys, and welcome to round 8 of the SRA GTi League. Classes A and B, A and D coming up, A and C coming up first, and followed by classes B and D. With me in the commentating studio, all the way, Ryan Ludik from Joburg, also one of the drivers in Class A. Ryan, welcome in studio, and yeah, should be a good one to watch.
Yeah, good evening, guys. Yeah, it was quite a spectacular event, and look forward to sharing it with you all.
Well, the guys are on the grid lining up. We've got quite a different view this time round to see them coming towards the corner. Front row of the grid, we have Justin Davies, John Masu. I mean, they have been ruling the roost in both practice and qualifying, and I think it's going to be one massive battle between the two of them. Not sure which car is smoking there, but that's not a good way to start a race.
Yeah, and on that topic, John Masu absolutely flying in pole position on the qualifying. I mean, he has been the only one to set a 147.8. Only driver to have been able to get into 147s as far as I believe.
Yeah, and you can hear them revving up, and they are off. Justin, you can see Justin Davies there on the outside. We see Carl Lebrun starting from pit row, so not sure what happened there. But he's falling right into it. John Masu there on the inside, taking the lead. On his outside, we have Justin Davies. We see Ryan Ludik there in third place. Henry Kraus in fourth place. Melvin Gous in fifth. Wayne Mitten, Class C driver, leading Class C and in sixth place. Fantastic drive there by Wayne Mitten himself.
Yeah, ahead of the Class A drivers, really doing a superb job there. Justin going in for a dive there. Very nice and clean. See, Henry's also taken third place there, followed by Wayne Mitten as well.
As I said, Wayne Mitten absolutely flying, a tremendous drive from him in Class C. He's got no restriction on his car, so doing a fantastic job. And we look towards the back as these guys start to pull away. Henry Kraus under a lot of pressure there by Wayne Mitten, Melvin Gous and Ryan Ludik. So the Martini cars being overwhelmed by two Bitstream cars and a Racing for My Boot Bitstream car.
Yeah, the Bitstream cars definitely want to make up for some lost ground through the season, so now's the time.
And Henry playing it wise, he's keeping the inside. Wayne there on the outside, Ryan going for the inside there, and then up front here we see John Masu going for attack on Justin Davies. We've got to go back there and see what's happening there. So a lot happening right in the beginning of the race.
Also playing it super safe, not an easy place to overtake, and following each other's lines much better. Very late on the brakes there.
And obviously Wayne Mitten currently between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't want to interfere with the Class A battle, but he's got the pace, and he's not gonna just let him get past. It's their work to get through and get through cleanly.
That is for sure, but he's not letting anything distract him and putting the hammer down.
He's absolutely flying. Currently first in class and third overall. Wayne Mitten there in the Racing for My Boot VW Golf. Closely followed there by Melvin Gous, and then we see two smoking VWs in the form of Henry Kraus and Ryan Ludik. So Ryan Ludik is now fallen back ever so slightly, but he is putting on the pressure at the moment.
Yeah, also showing good form in qualifying, and yeah, unfortunately not the preferred race start, but making up for some lost ground.
John Masu there then on the inside of Justin Davies. He's going to go for a move very, very late on the brakes, locking up there. He goes. Does he make it stick? I think he's got this one. He has taken the lead. No, Justin is countering.
And Justin almost backed out of it, but still making it stick though.
John leaving enough room there for Justin to pass. Justin back into the lead, so yet another lead change. They've been changing places now every single lap so far, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's been continuous.
They are pushing these two cars.
Yeah, you can see John Masu there doing some trail braking, wanting to gain as much momentum onto the back straight as possible.
It looks like Melvin has actually gotten past. Yes, he has passed Wayne Mitten. Henry Kraus on a move now to pass Wayne. And then Ryan Ludik right there in the rear bumper. It is a close dice here, guys. We're going to stick with this
Wayne
one.
Just getting it slightly off there.
Wayne feeling the pressure from the Class A guys now. He knows they are not going to play around. They want to get through. He wisely moves out of the way, and it's on for Class A honours now. Third place on the podium. Justin Davis, John Masu, long gone, but it's going to be a fight to the battle. Then we see Henley onto the curve between Ryan Ludik and look at Wayne. No, Wayne is not backing out of it.
He reads a mistake, he'll take the opportunity.
In the background there, I'm not sure who that is. Is that, yes, that is Lucas Mankis. He's returned to a Assetto Corsa in a long time. Unfortunately, we couldn't get his correct skin loaded, but driving in sponsored skin by Andre
Robert, yeah.
Slabbert, and it's the Michael Schumacher colours on a Golf. That's quite interesting.
I must say, looking very impressive though.
And then currently in third place in Class C. Oh, it's Rion Schultz, and Rion runs wide. That allows, I do believe, yes, that is the car of Yannick Coetzee. His first race now in Class C. Taking third place in class. So not doing bad at all for his first ever event.
Yeah, superb drive so far, and I hope he keeps it up.
Well, look at this battle still continuing. They're not letting out. Justin Davis is going to try and go for a move there, that is for sure.
On the bumper there. John just slightly loose there. Might have lost just a bit of time there. Just got the car down the back straight.
Justin is not going to make it easy, but
No.
John does have the pace towards the end. We know the goals get quick about midway through, and the Polos start to struggle with tyres, so it's going to be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah, and you can see taking that wider line has just cost Justin ever so slightly in time.
Looking back, Ryan Ludik now having moved up into third place, Wayne Mitten there, in fourth place, Wayne Mitten there in fifth, and Henry Krause in sixth place. So the battle is still going on. It's not another battle, but it's a big one going on there.
That wider line has just cost Justin ever so slightly. Looking to hear myself now as well.
And Ryan Ludik there, nearly losing rear end. Let's see Wayne,
super tricky though.
Wayne knows he's leading the class. He's not going to get involved in this. He wisely backs out of it and decide, okay, let the nutcases go. And that's exactly what they're going to do. But a fantastic drive, a fantastic pace from Wayne Mitten. We know he struggled a bit going onto new pedals. And he's finding his form again, and he'll be up there pretty soon again. Unfortunately, one of the quicker Class A guys, not a very good event for him tonight. That is Mark Guy. You can see he's been in the wars. He's up there with Karel de Bruin and JP Janssen, and that Golf looking a lot shorter than it should be.
A lot flatter too.
So somewhere, somehow, unfortunately for Mark, and there we see Marvin Sampson. Marvin Sampson,
another broken Golf.
He's put it into the wall, and he has retired from the event, unfortunately. Back to this little battle here. We see Melvin Gous still there in third place, followed by Ryan Ludik, Henry Krause, and Wayne Mitten just starting to lose touch there now. And the battle still ensues for first place.
Yeah, these guys are not holding back. I mean, they are hard at it. They know that they can race each other well, and definitely want to put on the show.
Justin really giving it his all. Unfortunately, load shedding at the moment, playing havoc with most of the guys. And we see Marvin Sampson, he's got one, I think he's got the Schumacher Golf pit crew there, because they've already rebuilt his car and he's back on track.
Well, we've said it before, as I think the guys come prepared with an extra car though.
That was a quick one.
Definitely.
And it does seem as if John is ever so slightly pulling away, Ryan.
Yeah, just if a little bit, but yeah, I think tyre wear already starts showing its way. I know that the guys have been practicing on slightly lower grip levels, and the track was at optimum grip levels for the racing. So I think the guys with the setup struggled a bit and started overheating the tyres pretty soon on.
You see Melvin's flashing his lights there for Marvin. He knows he's catching up to him. Marvin just having come out of the pit, and Ryan Ludik is going to try and take every single opportunity to make up time with a back mark ahead. Now we know the Class A drivers has to get through cleanly, and sometimes they do forget that because they know they've got a visitor behind them, and Ryan Ludik does make up a lot of ground there as Melvin lines up Marvin Simpson to pass him.
Yeah, it's well done to Marvin for keeping it clear there and giving much appreciated room for the guys to pass on the back straight.
Oh, Melvin putting on the curb there. This could end in tears for him. He hangs on to it just about. And Ryan is right there on the rear bumper. So this is turning into a two-way battle between the two teammates.
Yeah, and hopefully it doesn't end up south that the boss says he's unhappy.
The boss is not here. Again, the Polo getting sideways. This is the point in the race where, midway point where the Polo does tend to struggle. Not sure what the Golf 2 does, but I know for a fact this is where the Golf 1 starts to get together. And have a look now at Henry Krause, who will surely be catching up very, very soon.
Most definitely. The Mark 2 tends to find its way on the understeer, but manage it well and it should be okay.
Back to the John. Yeah, John has definitely pulled away here. Justin, unfortunately, as I said, that midway point, you start to lose a bit of the oomph in the Polo on the tyres, and it just starts to fall away ever so slightly.
Yeah, and the Mark 1 comes back impressively strong.
This is where it starts to, where the weight of it and everything just works in its favour.
Yeah, and on the overall, out of all the cars, I think generally the Mark 1 is a little bit on the easier side to drive, but you've got to have the niche to have it quick as well.
Well, interesting enough, Rian Schulz currently, I do believe he's in second place in class, second or third, and he's having quite like a battle with Mark Guy.
Yeah, I think Mark Guy just settling down, knowing he wants to get some points and have a jaw at it too. But that was almost scary.
Oh, and Lucas putting it on two wheels there. He wants to try and flip it. That's not how you drive a F1 car, Lucas.
No.
It is a Golf.
On 4 wheels.
Going back to the third place. Oh, and Melvin's lost it. A lot happening here. Melvin's completely lost it over the curbs. That will allow Ryan Lurik. What happens here? Ryan Lurik. Yes, he takes the move, and this also allows Henry Krause to pass him. So
almost more contact, but otherwise than that cleanly. And Melvin wants to attack back.
Bit of a brown moment there. We see Rudy there. Hi there, Rudy, joining the stream there. Hi, welcome, Rudy. And sorry, a lot happening here. Trying to figure out. So Ryan has taken third place, and he's going to run away with it. Now Henley is under a lot of pressure from Melvin.
Yeah, and big guys managed to pass that cross and out cleanly, and no further incidents with it as well.
Right there on the rear bumper, they're really pushing it. Henry knows he's got his work cut out. And look at Wayne Witten. Wayne is not hanging back. He's deciding, well, boys, if you're going to start making mistakes, I'm going to start making up positions.
He reads the situation and he makes full advantage of it.
We see the Polo very late on the brakes there. Henry tries the undercut. It doesn't really make it stick. Can he do something here? He's on the rear bumper there. These guys have been at it a couple of times and they do not hang about. They really push it to the limit. They know how to race each other, and it usually makes for a lot of action.
Oh, that's for sure. See, Henry just falling ever slightly back. I'm not sure if he's going to get any slipstream, but Wayne Mitten is gaining very quickly.
Yeah, Wayne, as I said, getting his feet, and I do think he looked better after his tyres, and he is surely catching up now very, very fast.
No, that's for sure.
This corner, you can see the rear brake lights and Ryan Lurie goes off. So Ryan tries to go to the grass, doesn't lose too much time there, but Henlo goes sideways and Wayne Mitten passes him.
I told you, he reads the situation and he makes full use of it.
So a lot happening here, guys. This is for fourth place. We know up front, John Massou once again long gone, and he's actually pulled quite some distance on Justin Davies.
Country mile.
Yeah.
And I think by that time, if I'm not mistaken, he was doing 47s already now.
Another quiet drive from Tina and Kubi. Not sure if he's had an off, but he
started late if I'm not mistaken.
So he's just basically driving to get some points bagged and get the experience in there.
Yeah, unfortunately a very lonely drive, but happy to see him nonetheless.
See, Yannick could see her there, first time ever, not doing a bad race at all. Getting used to the pole, you can see him also sliding it around.
Very tricky though.
Back to the closest battle on track. We're going to stick with this one. And again, Wayne having fallen behind Henlu. So I don't think Wayne is really pushing that hard to battle the guys. But if they are going to make mistake, he is going to make up the positions. He's not going to hold back.
I know for sure. I mean, you know, you never say no to another class driver between you and the second place in your class. And yeah, I mean, he's got respect for Class A drivers to let them through, but definitely makes it interesting and worth a challenge.
And even if you look at Marvin Sampson in the background after having rejoined, he is keeping up. He's not falling back. And I was actually wrong. Second place in class is actually Lucas Mankis in the number 7 Golf.
Yeah, I mean, another newcomer for us in the series, and doing an absolutely spectacular job.
Yeah, superb comeback drive from him, and doing really well. We've put him in Class C, and he had to swim, that's for sure.
He's showing his way, so there's no worries there.
Not sure as well, trying to follow here, Chris Foley, Lyle Ramsey. They are, I do believe, 3rd and 4th in class. Lyle also first race back with SRA after a long absence. I think the last time he drove with us was in the Polo Super Cup. And you can see there into the first corner was Lucas just entering the turn as Chris Foley goes through, and then Lyle Ramsey currently then in 4th in Class C.
I see much wider lines being taken, and I think that's where the tyres have been cooked already by now.
Just that. Oh, it's Ryan Lurik there catching Leon Goos being lapped. He was also thrown in the deep end. He didn't even get into a rig until qualifying. And yeah, so some of us saw the videos and it was quite a laugh.
That's what a spectacular sight though.
And look at this, Henlu is not backing out. He is staying on the rear bump of Melvin Goos, and Wayne is staying there. So this is the closest battle at the moment. We've got to stick with this one. The guy's about 3. Oh, and Melvin again putting it on 2 wheels. He is really pushing very hard to keep Henlu at bay.
Yeah, and Henlu as well, calm driver, will wait for the right opportunity, but definitely one of our quickest drivers as well. I mean, really knows what he's doing and knows his way around.
Leon moving out of the way there. Wayne catching up to the rear bumper of Henlu. And just sitting around. He's not going to make any moves. He knows he's leading his class. He's not going to make up anything on points by passing Henlu, because Henlu is a Class A car, Wayne is in Class C. So it's basically just for bragging rights, and Wayne not the type of person to brag, will rather bag the points and watch this little battle unfold in front of him.
But he also thoroughly enjoys a good race and a good battle, whether it's for position or not. Always enjoys a good race.
He is always there, always having fun, always laughs. I don't think I've ever heard or seen him mad at all.
Very seldomly.
And I don't want to be the commentator that curses him, but I do believe this is the first race his Golf isn't broken.
This far it may be correct.
He's kept it intact this time round.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's heads up to that. But absolutely flying, really flying. I think he's pretty much used to the pedals now.
Yeah, I think he's getting used to it, getting used to his new setup and everything. And yeah, as I said, John Massou is just running away with it. He is
absolutely gone.
I mean, you can see Justin only appearing onto the back straight there now. Unless John either blows a motor or makes one massive mistake, there is no way that Justin is going to catch him. So Justin settling down there for the points. He's also almost... Oh, and Justin putting it a bit sideways there. So he hasn't really backed off, but you can see he's struggling a bit with tyre wear.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, it's... John is not typically the person you'll see an uncommon mistake made, but yeah, anything can happen, eh?
Looking at the positions, Ryan not too far back, but he is slowly pulling away from Melvin in 4th place, and comfortably in 3rd there, and then Henry Kraus still on the attack. He's not giving up. He wants the blood of that polo.
No, that's for sure, because he knows he can gain in at the last couple of laps with degrading tyre wear from the polos and stuff.
And if you look at this, JP Janssen on his own. So I just want to run quickly, see if there's any other battles. Yannick Coetzee there, Karel de Bruin in a quiet bench golf there, Lucas Mankies all on his own in second place in Class C. Rion Schulz then having fallen back quite a bit, we'll have to check where he ends up in the end. Christian Liebenberg, not the best of races that he would have liked. So the field pretty much spread out at the moment, and the only dice we currently do have is this little battle for fourth place then.
Yeah, and who knows, he's hungry for that.
Well, it's running on, I think they've got about 2 laps.
Super late on the brakes.
He is really going for a move. He wants to get that fourth.
Yeah, and there's not much time left.
I think they're the second to last lap, if not the last lap, I'm not quite sure yet. Yep, it is the second to last. It is actually the last lap here, right? But, and Henley throws it away, runs wide. So what, is Wayne going to make a pass here? Is Wayne going to back out of it?
I think he's got the momentum going. He's just going to go for it. I think Henley knows he couldn't even get that back.
Unfortunately, that is the last lap terrors that do reign within sim racing. You know you're close to the guy. You try and make that last move and you just get it wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you lose it onto the back straight, the time you lose is absolutely insane. You've really got to keep up the momentum down there. And
Handley has actually repassed Wayne again, so Wayne not getting involved in this battle. He was watching a lack of dice and decided, well, you Class A, you repass and you take your points. So well done there to Lucas Mankies coming through the final corner on his return to SRA. Second place in Class C there. Well done, Lucas. Third place will be then, I do believe, Chris Foley. That Chris already having gone to pit, so he's crossed the finish line. Lyle Ramsey then crossing the line. Yeah, it might be that will put Lyle Ramsey into third place in Class 1, correct, for the event.
Well, for Class C, it actually was Wayne Mitten, sorry, I'm in the wrong way. Wayne Mitten, followed by Lucas Mankies, followed by Lyle Ramsey, then Karel de Bruin, JP Janssen, Christian Liebenberg, Rian Scholes, Peter Francis, Yannick Coetzee, Marvin Sampson, Chris Foley, down in 11th for class, and he's 2 laps down, so yeah, he must have disconnected somewhere.
Well, guys, just setting up for race 2 of the Class A and C battle, this time round top 6 in reverse order. And I think it's going to be interesting because Wayne is going to find himself again up there with the Class A guys, and so he's going to be in a bit of hot water because he's got Justin Davis and John Massou now behind him.
Yeah, I mean he's starting on pole for race 2, so that is definitely a hot seat, that one.
As we're loading the server, we get ready. We've got to drop straight into the action, and that should be a very, very interesting one. We see the guys there on grid. We are going to go with Wayne Mitten. As we see his little golf there on the grid. Currently in pole.
Yeah, then moving him up. Could be an interesting start.
Here's him revving up. It's going to be all system goes.
That should be in about 10 seconds.
We see John Massou there, Justin Davies, Ryan Lurik. Top 3 of race 1 now starting from 6th, 5th and 4th. And they are going to be on a roll to try and catch up. We see all the guys in there, Hendrik Kraus, Melvin Goos, Wayne Mitten, Wayne there being squeezed, Justin ever so slightly touching Melvin there, John Massou running wide there, so there was a bit of contact. Justin put his nose on the inside, and John having lost a lot of ground in there.
Yeah, unfortunately that has happened, but big contact
in
the
background. We missed that one, unfortunately. Massive accident there. Ryan Lurik up into 4th place now, Melvin Goos 3rd, and Hendrik Kraus, Justin Davis also going weeding there. and not a good start to race 2 for them.
No, definitely not, and very unfortunate to see. Unfortunately, it happens inside the midfield. You get caught out, but Ryan making a lot of use of passing there.
And we see Henlu, I think he tapped Melvin ever so slightly on the rear and had to back out of it, and that allowed Ryan to get right through there. And look at Lyle Ramsey. Lyle Ramsey, Class C driver, currently in second place in class and right up there with the Class A guys. And if I'm correct, I can see the colourful Golf coming with a vengeance. Yep, so John Massou's on the attack. He is really pushing it. He's made up a lot of positions after quite a bad start, and he is coming back, and you can see he's right next to Lyle Ramsey on the rear bump of Ryan Ludik, and he is got to go for it. He is not hanging about.
He wants to make up for lost ground, and yeah, definitely sees another win in sight.
I think he is currently second. No, he is actually leading the championship, if I'm correct. You have to help me there.
That should be correct, yes.
We see Ryan Ludik and Hendrik Kraus there side by side. That's not going to make it easy for John to get past. But if he gets him, and yes, you can see there he goes on the inside of Hendrik Kraus. So that is going to be a move that he's going to try and make. He's got the inside line. Will he put it off? Yes, he does.
Very nicely done. And Lyle Ramsey there at the back, not holding back either, but defend hard against Karel de Bruin as well.
Karel de Bruin really flying. These guys keeping up with the Class A guys. And that shows you they've got the pace. The only thing that puts them... Oh, and John almost is... Oh, he's lost it big time. So John pushing very hard. That has cost him dearly. You see Margai passing him, Rion Schultz passing him. He's lost about 5 positions in a matter of 1 corner.
It's scary that just drop a wheel on the grass and it is absolute chaos.
And again, these two at it. This is the fight for first place between Melvin Gous and Ryan Ludik. No, Wayne Mittel in the lead. Look at this. Wayne Mittel has actually pulled the gap. So Wayne Mittel leading Class C and leading overall as well. What a job.
Keeping his head clear and just avoiding the trouble.
And
well done.
In the background here we see these two guys at it, and then right behind them there's another battle. Hendrik Kraus now under pressure from Lyle Ramsey and Karel de Bruin, and we see Mark Guy also catching up there. So, and John Massou not out of it. So it's going to be an interesting race. I do believe as it pans out with the faster guys coming through, it is going to get hectic.
It's going to get crazy.
We're going to try and keep our eyes all over and see what happens, but this should be a very interesting race.
See the interesting different lines everybody's taking. It's crazy.
And Ryan Ludik there pushing really hard. He wants that win. He hasn't seen one for quite some time, and he is really pushing that Mark II Golf, going onto the curb, trying to get a run on the polar as they go towards the SS.
Just dropping it on the grass.
And these two guys on the limit. Ryan going for a move on the inside. Can he make it stick? Is he going to... No, he backs out of it ever so wisely. He's going to get and try the run out of the corner towards the hairpin. Will he pull it off? He's got the pace. He's definitely quicker than Melbourne at the moment, that's for sure.
Don't know if he's going to make it stick here, but backs out of it. But then goes for an undercut.
Melvin goes a bit wide there. Ryan's going to make the move. No!
Melvin's
not making it easy for him there. And all the while, Wayne is just sitting there in the lead. Fresh air, no worries whatsoever. And look at Henlo. Now, Henlo is, I do believe he's actually closing in. With this battle going on, these guys are losing time. And that's going to allow for Henlo to come back at the beginning.
No, that's for sure. And Wayne Mitten as well, far ahead, seeing this battle evolving. He just wants to make headway and keep clear. And
a fantastic race from Lyle Ramsey as well. Now, I'm not sure what happened, but John Massou, we seem to have lost John Massou again. Don't know if he's been off again. It does seem like it, so not... yes, he's had a massive off.
That's a very broken one. That's a first from John Massou, I think so.
Oh, and Justin Davis and Karel de Bruin getting together there. So, unfortunately, Justin pulling over. Giving the position back there. We just missed that one. As I said, as the faster cars start coming through, a lot that's going to happen. And It actually does. We see Leon Gous coming to play there, JP Janssen, Karel de Bruin. So there's a lot of changes at the back, struggling to keep track. We're going to go back to the head of the field here, and it is Wayne Mitten currently leading first place overall and leading Class C as well. I think
it's not holding back. He just wants fresh air.
This is one to remember for him.
But absolutely stunning drive.
And that is going to cost him some time for sure.
And time, one cannot afford to lose.
And I do believe, I'm not sure if that was Henlu or Lyle, but one of the two cars just went wide onto the curbs there.
I'm sure that was Henlu because Lyle has made a big ground.
Lyle actually passing their position. As I said, Lyle, extremely experienced driver, getting back into sim racing after a very long absence. I do believe something like 3 years now. And you can see he's still finding his feet, but he's quickly recovering for sure.
No, and they've also spent a lot of time testing and practicing these cars, him and his dad. So yeah, big heads up to them, and thank you for taking part.
Yeah, his dad Mike actually racing Class D afterwards, and yeah, Henley has got his battle. He's really pushing super hard to catch the fifth spoiler on the inside there, and he sticks. He's not backing out of it. He's going to go on the undercut. Side by side action here, guys. This is very tricky to do. And look at Margai putting into a rally slide at the back in the background there, and he wants some of this. He is trying to catch up, and he's really pushing that golf.
Yeah, he's made up lots of ground though.
And again, Lyle retaking position there. Henry has got his work cut out here, and he's going to be frustrated.
Lyle not making it easy to pass, that's for sure.
A hell of a battle ongoing here. And all the while, Margai in the background there, catching up ever so slightly. I mean, he's closed the gap with about 2-3 car lengths, I think, in one lap.
Yeah, no, like I say, he's made up big time there.
And yet this battle continues. Ryan still trying to get away past Melvin. And Melvin runs wide there. You can hear the polo spinning. That will grant the position to Ryan Ludik. And Ryan Ludik then who takes second place. Well done, Ryan. And he's going to have his eyes set now on the golf of Wayne Mitten.
Melvin going very wide again on an attack.
Very hard into the corner there. That's not going to be good for the tyres. And as I said, again, round about the midway point, the polo starts to just lose that edge for a lap or two before it comes back. And that's where they lose out big time. You can check it throughout the whole season. It is a weird car with its tyres for sure.
This is where it's going to be interesting because we know the Mark 1s pull very strong on the later parts. Now, whether or not the Mark 2 of Ryan can catch Wayne Mitten is another story.
Well, unfortunately, we see Lyle going off there big time.
Oh, that's nasty.
So he lost it over the curbs there. The Polos, Golfs, all of them not happy on this track with curbs. Rejoining there, having lost a lot of position. So that's his race gone for him. Unfortunately, a good drive up to the point where it's just the experience that has to come back and get back in the groove. But now Henry Krause being caught by Margai. So this is an interesting battle. We know Margai is super quick, even although he does not seem to be too comfortable with golf on Phakisa this weekend.
No, I think a lot of drivers felt a little bit out of their comfort zone. Not an easy track itself to get your way around. Very difficult to read it, and depending on what the temperatures are like, grip levels, it really has a big influence on the guy's confidence.
So we're going to go back to the battle. We're going to see if Wayne is still hanging on to it. So Ryan, as I said, has scored right up to the rear bumper of Wayne. Melvin losing a bit of ground there. So Ryan going for the lead now. I don't think Wayne is going to wang out too much. He's going to let him go. As we see, he pulls over. He doesn't want to get involved in this battle. He knows he's leading his class. He's going to try and make it a double win, Class C. And Wayne then there dropping to third place overall. But nonetheless, that won't make any difference on his points. He is still leading Class C and doing a superb job of it.
And it's interesting to see that it seems like the Mark 1s can almost break later than the Polos, where we know the Polos can be super late on the brakes, and the Mark 1s can equally match it.
They do seem to. I think at the moment the Mark 2 is the trickiest car to stop. It is heavier, it is bigger, and it is tail happy for sure.
No, that's for sure.
So the battle for third place here overall at the moment Henry Kraus, they're currently... sorry, for third in Class A and fourth overall, my bad. Henry Kraus, they're putting it sideways. Mark Guy pushing really hard. These guys are chasing the heck out of each other.
Yeah, and Mark Guy, really, he's going to make ground.
And
I mean,
Mark
you can
is
see
catching
he's closed
quick.
up that gap like nothing.
And he is not an easy contender. He is quick. And once he gets past you to try and repass him, he knows where to put a wheel.
And you can see he's super clean. He doesn't have the car sliding about. He's really very, very clean. Already going there for a dive, but much cleaner line though.
He's all the wiser. He's going to sit about, see where he can make up ground, then go for a move. But now again, Henley is a different character. Once he gets pressure, he tends to make the best of it and really start to fly. And you can check on his lap times as well.
He does, that's for sure.
Well, the Martini graphics definitely working for him. In the background there, I'm trying to see
that works.
who is coming there. So Rion Schulz now actually ahead of Lucas Meintjes. Lucas behind Tinai. The CB Tinai is not doing too bad. Tinai, I do believe, in 5th place. John Massou there with a battered car, just trying to make the best of it. You can see that Golf ran into a wall somewhere very, very hard. And John is actually catching both Mark Guy and Henry Kraus. Not sure he's going to be able to make it stick, but he is coming in.
Yeah, he's being able to see ahead of him with that bonnet soaking tire. I have no idea.
I think he's put a brick or two under his seat or on his ass. So if you look at this, Wayne Mitten currently in the Class C lead. 2nd place then is Rion Schulz in the SRA Sunrise Africa Polo there, and followed closely by Lucas Meintjes in 3rd place in Class C. So that is another good event so far for Lucas Meintjes. In the background,
that's for sure. And Rion obviously having a much better race than race 1. I think also feeling a lot more confident too.
Yeah, you can see Lucas is giving this all, trying to catch up. He wants that 2nd place in class. We see Chris.
I think he is catching though.
It does seem like he is. It does seem like he is catching up for sure.
Hello, super strong in some corners.
And then back to the dice here. Oh, and Henry Kraus, what happened to... Oh, Mark is still there, but Mark has lost some ground.
Yes, I wonder if he actually dropped it somewhere or just went slightly wide, but Henry's just got the pace down and said, I'm not having this.
As I said, as soon as he gets pressure, it just gets better and better. And yeah, so he's got this one pretty much sorted if he can stay there. Although we know this, one lap can change everything.
That's very quickly.
And John also, it seems like he's settled down. He hasn't really caught up here.
But so he is making a gap bigger between him and Tinai. He is actually catching more guy.
He's slowly but surely catching him. I don't know if he's going to run out of laps, but he is pushing. I just saw Chris Foley in the background there. They in quite a battle here. Christian van der Berg. Marvin Sampson putting it on 2 wheels, trying for a pass on the inside.
Goodness me. This is close. What's going to happen on here? Oh, very nicely done. And Chris reading that, he sees things are going to happen here.
He's waiting for them to mess up and then he's going to go for it. So it's Marvin Sampson, Christian Liebenberg and Chris Foley in the matter of class C battle. We see some contact there.
But very nicely held.
So Marvin under pressure, Christian in a sandwich. It's a Mark 1, Mark 2 and a VW Polo. That's how close these cars are. And these guys are in a massive battle. And this is actually for 4th place in Class C.
This is absolutely insane.
Ooh, Marvin running a bit wide there. Christian sliding over the curves on the inside.
Out of it. Oh, well done. And Chris Foley wants in on that.
So Chris deciding, okay, you want to play, let's play. And he's going to try and go for a move. Can he make a move on the inside there?
No, I wouldn't have anticipated that I wouldn't have anticipated Marvin running wide and getting such a gap between
Yeah.
between him and Christian. I mean, okay, Christian made a mistake, but sure, the gap Marvin pulled there, absolutely insane. Gives him some nice breathing room.
Yeah, so Marvin, yeah, he's actually got a big enough gap to if these guys at the back start fighting like they are doing now, he is surely going to pull away.
That's for sure. And you know, for a lot of these guys, you know, very new to sim racing on the overall, and absolutely doing a stunning job. And they're all willing to learn and figure out what's gone wrong, where they're going wrong.
Oh, and something has happened to
Lucas.
Lucas. Look at this. Lucas is slowed down completely.
I don't see any damage. I wonder what might have happened. Maybe just spun off somewhere.
I'm not sure if he lost time, but he's lost 3 positions. It's either that or it's fuel or something has gone haywire, but something's not right. He is losing a lot of time there on the rear bumper of Chris there.
It was very, very close. Oh my goodness. There's rubbing his racing.
I'm not sure, but it does seem like Lucas lost a lot of time there. It seems he... No, he's not getting back onto it. And Chris Foley running very, very wide there. I mean, it's a massive battle for Class C at the moment, guys. This is for in actual fact 4th place in class, and
There's 5 guys added.
well, back to the lead. These guys are going
And
towards.
Rian Schultz has also dropped back.
He's also dropped back. So a lot happening while we watching this dice here. And going back to the battle, these two still fighting for the lead. That's Ryan Lurik and Melvin Gous. Melvin still on the rear bumper of Ryan. He's not giving up. And they are, if I'm not mistaken, they are on the second to last lap. So it's 2 laps to go. There's a back marker up front. I think that is the polo of Yannick Coetzee.
Yes, yeah, I believe so.
And will Melbourne be able to make up any sort of position here? I mean, they are in a super close battle for first place, for the lead. Not so much for championship position, but more for bragging rights, I do believe.
I think so. But yeah, time will tell.
You see Melbourne putting the wheel on the curb there. He is looking for Kak again.
Well, interesting to see. This must have been going on all race long. I mean, there's no room in it.
They've been together all throughout, and Melbourne running wide there. That will allow Ryan to pull away. So, as I said earlier, that last lap jitters. Yeah, you can see Ryan immediately having pulled away. And look at Wayne. Wayne has just stayed in there, kept his pose, starting the final lap, running in 3rd, leading Class C. Another brilliant race for Wayne Mitten there in the racing for my boot Golf Mark 1.
Yeah, and taking it very calm and collectively, no issues at all.
Then I do believe it is Henry Kraus. Yep, Henry's still there. 3rd place in class, running Class A, 4th place overall.
And John Massue is catching. I mean,
Well,
he's past Mark Guy.
John has actually passed my guy, so John has moved up into 5th place, 4th place in class, and so he's going to get some valuable points, which is probably the most important after, well, as you can see, that wasn't his best of races. He reshaped the whole golf.
And yeah, he must have driven the belt of this car.
You can see he is up there and really, really pushing the car extremely hard. I mean, he's come from the back, I think, and getting it into 5th place. Job well done.
That's very, very well done.
You can see Melvin there backing out of it, then letting Ryan go. So Ryan going for the overall win here. 2nd to last corner. They fought the entire race. Ryan started from 5th place on the grid and came all the way, kept his head up high, and yeah, taking the win then. Ryan Lurik there in 1st place, taking the win. Melvin Gous taking 2nd place. 3rd place, Wayne Mitten. 1st place in Class C. 4th place then, none other than Henry Kraus. Superb job by him. He kept the guys at bay. John Massue there taking 5th place. Margai taking 6th place. Not sure how it's panning out in 7th place, but I do believe, yeah, Lucas has lost something on that car. He's really fallen back quite a lot.
Well, now there's evident damage, and I think he must have got off again and had some contact somewhere.
Rion Schultz crossing the line there, Christian Liebenberg. So
I wonder if Christian actually passed Marvin Sampson.
Well, I can't see Marvin at the moment. Marvin has crossed the line, so Marvin's surely taking this one in from Christian. I'm going to cross over, guys. We're going to have a 2-minute break, and we will be with the Class B and D battle. I do believe 25 entries, Ryan?
Just about, yeah. That was Class B and D. For qualifying, we only saw 18 cars though. But I'm sure as the guys finished with load shedding, yeah, no, it remained at 18. But there are 25 about entries. Some of the guys unfortunately missing out with load shedding.
Oh, I just realized we didn't see Jacques Jordan in Class A. Another quick driver. Not sure what happened there, but very unfortunately then.
Yeah, no, he also would have made a spectacular race, and you know, it's interesting to see, you know, how it could have been played out.
And we see the Class B cars. Janu van der Westhuizen there, getting back into the groove of things, running Class B along with Michael Rust. Still waiting for Michael. There we go. Michael Rust there. Henku. Christian van der Berg. Henku van der Berg. Christian absolutely flying this weekend. He is uncatchable in practice. He was uncatchable in qualifying. And I think it might be repeat in the races as well. He's just got this car perfectly dialed in.
Well, he had it perfectly dialed in for Kyalami as well, and absolutely was flying there at Kyalami as well. So really, he's done something right in not holding back.
And here the guys revving up. It's got to be green in a bit. And we see Christian pulling away there. Michael Rust getting a fantastic start on the outside there.
Amazing start.
Then we see Janu van der Westhuizen, Eugene Keizer, Henku van der Berg. Eugene putting his wheel there on the inside of Janu. Janu playing it wise. He doesn't want to... Oh, and Eugene immediately lost it into the first corner. So it's the two Van der Berg brothers, Van der Westhuizen and Rust. Oh, and Henku having a bit of a black spike there. Not sure what happened there. And that is set off Janu completely, who spins off all on his own. So not a good start there for Janu. We see Henku rejoining there.
Yeah, definitely not the way the racing is meant to be started, but...
So that was some sort of glitch. We know Henku did mention something about it, that he had some issues with his PC, and we just saw it on the live stream.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he managed to get it sorted, but yeah, let's hope it remained okay.
So Michael Rust there, stupendous job in second place. First place, Christian van der Berg. I need to get this right, guys. I need to get this right. Both Zodiac cars, Christian in the red one and Henku in the grey one. You see in the background there, that is... I'm not sure, that is Keegan Paxton.
Yeah, Keegan Paxton, JP Brandt and Keegan Gous.
Keegan Gous there, trying to come through the field, and we see he's in the Class C battle, or Class D battle. So he's behind JP Brandt there. Keegan Paxton currently leading Class D. JP goes for a pass, and he takes the lead of Class D.
Very nice pass.
Keegan has got to try and get past him to try and catch up with the Class A guys. And then we see Adrian Gous there in third place in Class C at the moment.
This might be wrong, yeah? Seriously hard battle. Yeah, that would be. And Michael Rust not holding back. I know he spent a lot of time practicing, as well as for his girlfriend. They spent loads of time in practice. But Keegan Paxton not giving up.
No, he is really flying. He was supposed to move up to Class C. He felt he didn't have the pace, but we're going to have a look at him this evening. And you can see the golf already. some sort of battle scars on it, but not too much to worry about. And in the background there we can see Janne van der Westhuizen slowly but surely coming back after he's off. He's got his work cut out, having to fight through the field, and these two are just at it. JP Brandt and Keegan Paxton, massive battle here for Class D honours.
Yeah, very hot on it. Keegan losing out a little bit of time. I think he got quite a bit of oversteer there.
The guy's really pushing it, and we see another polo there in the background. That's the polo of one of the newer guys as well. That is Michael Kotze, also from Namibia, in the JDM polo. First time driving with SRA, not doing bad at all. He's right behind Adrian Gous there. So it's 4 Class D cars, and then we see Janne van der Westhuizen in the background there, catching up quite quick, but going back to the front of the field. It is still the battle between Michael Rust and Christian van der Berg.
Yeah, I mean that's another heated battle, and Michael just going to make use of every line he can follow, and hopefully make the best of it.
Yeah, it's quite interesting at the moment. We see Eugene Kaiser there having had an off on the first lap. He is really struggling to get back to the field. He's got a long way to go. 18 cars to try and pass. Not going to be easy feat. Henku van der Berg, same thing, having to find his way back through the field. And we see the golf there of Francois Francis. Oh, and I'm not sure what happened there, if he hit the grass, but that's Henku off once again. Unfortunately, that is not a happy race for him. Sadly, though,
something's not right there.
It just seemed like he went onto the grass, and the next moment he was in the tyre wall. So definitely some PC issues on his side there for sure.
Yeah, I think he might have also just lost it over the curve there, and we know it does bite as well. But
and look at this, Michael Rusty on the outside there of Christian van der Berg there. So Michael is now starting to attack. Move. This is a battle for
the undercut
for the lead.
Goodness, that is close. Very brave.
Side by side down the back straight. Is Michael going to stick it out, or is he going to back out of it? You know, he wisely backs out of it. We know he is the wise old man in this class, and he is going to be watching Christian. He's going to try and see where he can catch and where he can pass and make the best of it.
Look at that, the ground made up in just that corner. That's insane.
On the rear bumper there.
Pressure there. Goodness.
This is a super close battle here.
He really is pushing hard. I wouldn't like to be in Christian's shoes at the moment.
Fantastic guys here. Michael Rustin on the inside. Runs a bit wide there, but can he get the drive there? Oh, Christian runs a bit wide. Michael has a much tighter line through there for sure. It seems as if he's got more grip.
But I think he has worked really hard on his setup and making it work well.
Going for the inside there, really close there.
Michael definitely was a lot tighter in the corners.
His car seems a lot more stable, yes, and that might count in his favour towards the midway point, which we are pretty...
That's insane how he closes that gap in the corner.
He is super late on the brakes, that's for sure. Super late on the brakes.
But he's also running new equipment for himself, if I'm not mistaken, and also feeling a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, still getting used to it though. He said he's not quite happy with it yet. He's happy with it, but he's still getting used to it after having... On the outside, he's going to make it stick. This is ballsy, but yeah, if he can get the run... Christian is not giving up.
Lose just a little bit of time on the outside line there. I'm just going to have the race down to... Christian sticks it through, but Michael not going to hold back now. Goodness.
But they are gone right now. They are literally away from the rest of the field. We're going to try and get to the other cars. We just want to see how this pans out. This is the battle for first place, and these guys are pushing it as hard as they possibly can.
That is really balls to the wall.
Christian almost touching the grass there. He is on the limit, as is Michael. But as you said, Ryan, it does seem Michael has the better car on turn in. can see Christian locking up and smoking the wheels, whereas Michael, no lock up, nothing.
Oh, you don't see it at all. And okay, that was not the best entry into turn 1 for Michael Rust, but on the overall, yeah,
He did do some ground there, for
super
sure.
confident in the corners.
And again, you can see him immediately starting to catch up. So he's at the moment, I do believe he is quicker. It's under braking. It seems like he's got a bit of understeer, but once he turns it in, he's right there and he starts to gain.
And he hits the apex spot on.
Very late on the brakes again.
Later. Yes, like it. It's insane.
Ooh, Christian on the curbs. It's gonna bite, and it bites hard.
It does indeed. And you do lose a little bit of time on the curbs as well.
It depends which curb you take. Some of them you lose a lot. You lose the car as well.
That's for sure.
So Michael is definitely, it's a bit of a seesaw battle at the moment. He does seem to gain ground on some places, and then Christian seems to have the upper hand on some of the others.
It's the first bit of tire smoke I've seen from Michael Rust now.
Does that mean he's starting to drive now?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna. I'm not sure if he's lost too much ground though.
Yeah, it does seem like Christian is pulling away now, so we're going to go through the rest of the field to see what's happening. We're going to start at the point. Dylan Conway there, one of the newer drivers, new colour scheme, having a blast of a race, currently all on his own, but spoke to him and he said he's absolutely having a jolt. Marius van Wyk there, in an extremely colourful Deltec Polo, and he's actually in a nice little battle with, is that... I'm not sure that is Christus. No, that's not Christus. That is the Polo of Justin Smith. So that's also one of the newer drivers in Class D. Nice little battle between the two guys there. Bit of a lag spike between them, but all good. No worries there. We see Francis there in the background. No, he's actually ahead of them. That is Andre Slabbert, who is not having a good race. You can see in his car. Yep. Andre has bent it. He's getting the award for bending a goal for the first time properly. That flying banana, you can be glad he wasn't on the race. He's not going to be happy with you. You bent his car.
That's for sure. That's not a very good looking golf that, but yeah, like you say, not having the best of races, and I know that he struggled consistently through practice, and I'm really not happy with it at all.
So Jan is still finding his way back there. He's now up into 4th place, if I'm correct. 5th place overall, 4th in class. Kian Gous there in 3rd place and 3rd overall. And look at JP Brand. JP doing a fantastic job, leading Class D and currently in 4th place overall. Job well done.
Where's Keegan Paxton?
Keegan Paxton, I do believe, has fallen back. He's behind Eugene, and it has another off there again. So,
big time.
Keegan is definitely behind. You can see JP is well ahead of Keegan. So, Keegan there in 2nd place. Eugene also coming through the field now. He's up to 6th place behind Janu.
Yes, Janu.
So the field pretty much, as I said, nice little battle here between, and it looks like Dylan has scored up now with Justin Conway, or is it Justin catching up with Dylan Conway? Sorry, my bad.
No, I think Dylan might have fought with Justin.
It seems like Justin is having issues. And back to, and something happened to Michael is falling back quickly now, so not sure if he's cooked his tires or something, the car's not feeling right, but Christian putting his head down and he is flying, and you can see he's pulled a massive gap on Michael Rust.
Yeah, I think the setup is now only started developing for Christian and really being able to put the hammer down.
It seems like Eugene might be catching and Keegan is falling back, so and Janu having passed JP there, so Janu is building, he's making up ground, and he's got his eyes set on Kian, that's for sure. So Janu for the best and really pushing that little Polo now after he's off in the first lap. yeah, he's been away for some weeks. He's come back now, and he is really giving it his all.
And Jan also knowing the track and car combo
Ooh,
very
and
well.
Jan, commentators curse, just as we said.
Well, he kept it this side up.
Well, only just. We know he likes to roll polos, and he tried it again now.
That was super scary, that one.
That was flat out. That was ballsy.
But unfortunately lost out lots of time there.
Massive dice there near between. I think that is the car of. It's one of the Conway cars. I'm not sure who it is, but it's between Adrian Goos and. I think that's yes, Adrian Goos and Cameron vanished then in a massive battle. Cameron also his first race was SRA. Adrian still getting to terms with it, 13 years old and trying his best to keep up with the big ice, but not doing a bad job at all.
Spectacular racing between the two of them. I mean, as far as I can see, super clean and very tight as well.
No, Melvin the Jerry Can has already tried to roll it. The flying banana there giving me grief again. Justin having a good laugh.
Adrian losing a bit of time there, and now Cameron going in for a move there.
Well, a good race from Cameron for his first time round, not doing a bad job at all, and it's always nice. It's always nice having a dice instead of driving all on your own.
Oh, that's for sure. And there's always there's action packed everywhere.
We see Chantal de Jager there, the only lady driver at the moment. And she's not too far behind these two, so it's Cameron, Adrian, and Chantal on top of each other.
She has done exceptionally well this far, and going into this race, I'm sure a lot more confident than in previous races. Huge confidence boost, and very nice to see as well. It spent a lot of time practicing.
Oh, and Eugene has also had an off. You can see that Golf is properly bent now. I'm not quite sure on that one. I'll be able to tell you a bit later. I'll see.
I'm not too sure myself. But other than that, he's keeping it straight for now.
Yeah, if you look at Francis Golf still looking good. He's actually behind Andre Slabbert. I'm not sure his position at the moment, but yeah, doing good and the car not looking too bad. Well,
very stunning, actually.
The car looks really good.
It's an interesting color combo, but you know, it's actually looking very, very nice.
You see Kjell Goos all on his own there. Christian van der Berg, he's absolutely well. Michael has caught up ever so slightly, but Christian is maintaining that gap for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. And obviously, seeing no reason to put in that. You know, trying to overdrive the car, just get it home and get some good points in there.
Really going. Christian likes to use the curbs, and he's giving me the jitters.
But yeah, based on that as well, just some feedback. I know Michael Rust is ahead of Christian van der Berg in the championship. And this, I'm sure Christian is going to want to make use of getting as much points as possible. Yeah,
he is, and he's doing a superb job. He has had a lot more issues with load shedding than his brother Hinku has, and it's been quite frustrating for him. But you can see once he gets on track, he is super quick and he makes it work. Unfortunately for Hinku, PC problems, struggling on his own there, way at the back of the field, just getting some points back and getting the car to the end there.
Yeah, that's the most important.
See Jano again really pushing that button. Don't know if he's frustrated or he wants to roll it, but we know he's got the pace. He said himself he's after the long off time, struggling to get back into the thing and getting used to the car again.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game to be missing for a while and then feel confident right away. It would take 1 or 2 races just to get the hang of things, and especially with these cars actually all being difficult to drive. It takes quite some getting used to.
And we see one of the new guys here, Chris to SA. I'm not going to try. It's only Michael that can say that surname. I'm not going to try. You're not going to laugh at me. So we'll stick with Chris to SA.
No, I've already laughed. Don't worry.
So not doing a bad race. He's keeping the car on track. He's keeping it intact. Currently being caught by Christian there to be lapped. And he's just going to keep his line. These two guys have to get away past him. He runs a bit wide. I think he just...
Very, very wide.
Very wide. The pressure of the guys coming through got to him, and he runs off track there.
Very difficult spot to rejoin, but other than that...
I didn't think that's a good lawnmower, so he's also gone off.
Not in a favourable spot either. But Michael Russ being able to keep that gap though.
He's not doing too bad. He's slowly but surely catching up. But they're getting towards the end of the race. I think they've got 2 laps remaining. So currently still Christian van der Berg in first, Michael Rust in second, Kian Gous there in third place after a nice battle with JP and Keegan Paxton. Then fourth place, I think we have Eugene Kaiser now. No, he's fallen back. So Keegan Paxton has gone up to fourth place. Not sure what happened to JP. So JP has also gone off. So Keegan then moves into Class C. Overall lead, Class D lead, and fourth overall.
Yeah, that's astonishing. I mean, it played in his favour, didn't it?
So a lot happening, even unknowingly to us. Keegan has come up 2 positions. You can see the Golf of Eugene Kaiser absolutely battered. It's about a half a mile shorter than it should be. I think he's struggling to get his knees in between the clutch, the throttle, everything, because the whole engine is sitting there.
Must be.
But nonetheless, still fourth in class and not doing a bad job. He'll get the points, and it should be a good one for him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, from this point on, you know, it's not worth burning it any further. Just getting some points and keep getting to the end.
You see there, Michael Russ taking second place, Christian van der Berg winning this one. Third place then Kian Gous in the Bitstream Golf, crossing the line there in third place. Fourth place will be none other than Keegan Paxton, well deserved drive there, taking the win in Class C, Class D, and Eugene Kaiser there sideways on the final corner, getting it home in 2 pieces, but nonetheless still there.
For the most part together.
Most part together. See Michael Kotz is coming through his first race ever, getting used to the car. Polo looking quite nice there. Bringing it home there.
And I may be stand to be corrected, but I think this has also been the first time for Michael Kotza on a Assetto Corsa.
Yeah, first time on a Assetto Corsa. And we can see Francis there, bringing it home as well. Golf hasn't been in any type of accident. He's been out the wars. He's kept it nice and tidy. Not like the other one.
Yeah, and just, getting
pulling over. And fortunately, Bernini can't see the front of this Golf. He will have a double fit.
Well, there has been some discussions on how well it was properly bent.
Properly bent, you say? Well, guys, one more race coming up. That's the Class B and D battle, full reverse grid, and it should be a good one for sure.
I would definitely look forward to that.
I mean, with the load shedding, the guys running quite late, and it was a bit of a late night, and some good laughs in the process as well, as we've seen earlier. And but yeah, great commitment from all the guys, great driving, and I think the event itself was fantastic.
Yeah, and absolutely challenging, to say the least. I think everybody felt a bit daunted on this circuit, but everybody, for the most part, enjoying it thoroughly, and I think most importantly, gained a lot of experience from it. Because not the easiest to get these cars around here.
Not at all. And we're going to go to Christian van der Berg, the winner of race 1, starting from 6th place. Michael Rust from 5th. Kian Gous from 4th. Keegan Paxton in 3rd. Jano van der Westhuizen there in 2nd. And then on pole position, I do believe it will be Eugene Kaiser.
Off.
And it's green. Let's see what happens into the first corner. It's Keegan Paxton, Eugene Kaiser, Kian Gous, Jano van der Westhuizen, Michael Rust. All these guys are going to give it the all. Let's see who gets away clean, who gets away without incident. And it's a good clean run so far. Nothing horrible at the moment. And it seems like they all got through.
Seems very, very good. And Christian having nowhere to go.
Well, if he lets Michael go, Michael is gonna give him grief, and Keegan says, you're not gonna get past me that easy. But
that's in the process anyway.
And look at Jano van der Westhuizen going on the inside of Eugene Kaiser there, and Michael Rust already up into 3rd place. He's made the pass on Kian Gous very, very early. Kian decides, no, I'm gonna try and go for it. These two had a massive battle last time round, and they at it again.
To repeat, and Christian once in on it as well.
Well, it's a 5-car battle for the lead at the moment, and we're going to keep our eyes on Christian. Christian, the quickest driver amongst them, I do believe. You look at the lap times. And Keegan hanging right in there. He's deciding, listen, I'm going to play with you guys.
Yeah, he's following suit. That's for sure.
Then in the background there, we see Adrian Gous, I think, in 2nd place in class. Oh, and immediately Jano goes off, so not a good start to the race there. That leaves 4, and Michael goes off.
Oh, very, very.
So that leaves 3. Well, 4 with Keegan.
Yeah, Keegan, he just wants to be a part. But yeah, a lot of pressure for Eugene Kaiser trying to defend everyone there as well.
You can see Adrian Gous there not too far behind. He's currently in 2nd in Class D, and he is followed by Michael Rust is returning, and then 3rd place in Class D at the moment is Michael Kotzer. Yeah. There we can see JP Brunt coming in, but we're going to go back to the lead as there is a massive battle ongoing, and Christian struggled. Christian has been passed by Keegan, in fact.
I wonder what happened there.
Not quite
That's
sure.
That's an interesting development.
And Eugene Kaiser now coming under pressure from Kian Gous. And in the background there we can see Jano van der Westhuizen starting to make his way back after his little off.
He's made 2 offs, but yeah, he's still got it facing the right way up.
I think we should tell him it's not rallycross.
Well, I could say that for some other as well, but we'll keep it there.
Well, Luciano is telling me that after the race, Andre came to him with just a wheel, so he's not sure where the rest of the car is.
Oh, goodness.
Interesting.
Boss ain't gonna be too happy.
And look at that. Christian has made his way past. He will now have his eyes set on these two, as these two are battling for the lead. Christian is surely going to be able to make up a lot of ground very, very quick. Oh, yeah, Kian's putting a wheel almost onto the grass.
That was very, very close. And Kian going for an undercut there.
And he pulls it off as Eugene runs wide. But now look at this. Christian van der Berg now making up a lot of ground with those two sliding and slipping and sliding. And in the background you can see Jano, who's also catching up very, very quick as well.
Yeah, and Keegan moves up to 3rd.
Keegan is up into 3rd place, but he's under pressure again from Eugene Kaiser. Now we know Christian is going to be quick. We're going to keep an eye on that one, but we're also going to keep an eye on Jano van der Westhuizen, who is trying to track down the guys in front of him.
This is going to be an interesting one between Christian and Kian, because Kian, yeah, he's not going to give up that easily.
He's a bit of what you might call an idiot at times. The team boss struggles the most with him. That's me.
Oh, that's for sure.
Anyways, that should be quite a good race. I mean, interesting enough, Christian having met Kian a couple of months back when he was here and racing in his rig, and now they're on track racing each other.
And having an absolute blast.
And Keegan, look at him. Keegan is not being caught by Eugene at all, but Christian is definitely catching Kian. He is definitely much quicker at the moment.
No, that's without a doubt. But yeah, Kian really not going to give up that easily on it.
And Jana van der Westhuizen as well. Look at him in the background. He is
he's
really pushing that polar, and he is coming into play quite quick. And then look at this. Michael Russ, after he's off, is also catching.
Yeah, I must say it's amazing to see how planted Michael Russ' car looks compared to the different other setups.
I see Andre here telling us we should look at the back. A lot of incidents. That's what we're trying to avoid. We do not want to see them. We do know of them. We don't want to see them.
It's spectacular, but not in the good way.
Not at all. And look at this. Janu right in the midst of the action, and
Eugene has gone for a pass.
He's gone through, as has Janu.
Very well done.
That is the experience Janu has as a real race driver, and we've seen it in the past. He works traffic super fast.
But also Keegan deciding he's not going to risk it and bin it.
On
Janu very much on attack. He is hard on the attack.
And all the time Michael is catching. So Owen in the front there.
Ooh.
Christian also went for a move there. Almost ran into the side of Kian, so that was almost contact there. So the guys are really pushing it, and Christian is trying every possible move in the book to try and get past here. Once this battle wears out a bit, we will try to follow the rest of the pack, guys. We just want to see what happens here. There's 5 cars fighting for the lead. We've got a Class C car there, Keegan Paxton within these guys, and well, not in them, but with them.
Surely Christian's got to have this pass now. I see Kian lost a bit of time losing it there, and
he's
easily
got the
done there.
Yeah, Kian gets into his slip, he backs out of it ever so wisely, and Christian there taking the lead and going for another win. Or going to try to.
Yeah, that's another thing, keeping Kian behind you. Oh, and Eugene has gone off.
Jana van der Westhuizen, is he going to retake? Yeah, he's retaken 3rd place. We're going to take a quick run through the field there. Not sure where Adrian is at the moment, sliding the polo all on his own. Francois Francis there. This time round the Golf does have a lot of scars on it.
Very bad.
And he is actually right behind Christo SA, so not sure what happened. Oh, and he's gone off big time, so that is a massive off there for Christo. JP Brandt as well, coming down on the main straight. Don't know why we've got that view, but Marius van Dijk there all on his own. We've got to go back to the bat at the front where the action is, and we see that Michael Rust is now quickly closing in on Keegan Paxton.
Yeah, very quickly, and Kian is giving Christian a very hard time as well.
He has not fallen back, and but look at Jana van der Westhuizen catching very quickly now at the moment. If he doesn't make a mistake, he'll be right on top of them.
Well, for as long as Kian and Christian's going to battle it out, Jan is just going to be all smiles and say he'll have part of it.
He'll catch up quick, and Michael Russ is now also catching quick. He's got his eyes on Keegan Paxton, and he should be able to get through quite quickly. Not sure if he's going to have the laps to catch right up to the guys, but anything can still happen.
Anything can happen, and yeah, Keegan is he's balls to the wall. I mean, It's not like Michael's making immense amounts of
Oh,
room
and
on
Christian
him.
runs onto the grass there.
Ooh, that is dodgy. And he loses a lot of time like that.
But
Must
look
have
at
made
this.
up ground somewhere. Goodness.
Look at this, Janu right on the rear bumper almost now. So both Christian and Kian must have had an off somewhere. Well, we know Christian had an off, Kian also must have had an off, and Janu's right on top of them now.
Yeah, he's not going to hold back whatsoever.
And Michael going for a pass on Keegan Paxton. Let's see what happens there. No, he can't pull
Not
it off.
quite. Janu has now joined the party.
Janu has decided I'm going for the win here, guys. Bit of a bump there, bit of another bump.
Oh! But very nicely held and well done. Team boss is going to have to investigate some of the damages though.
He is definitely much, and another bump there. So Janu is frustrated and trying to get through here. But it's costing him time at the moment, and this is allowing Christian van der Berg to pull away.
Yeah, that's by miles now already.
And Michael has gotten past Keegan Paxton, so we'll be looking at that battle for sure. Justin Smith at the moment, all on his own there. Christian van der Berg, we see Henko van der Berg also struggling a lot this event. He's actually just behind Keegan, so not too far off, but not where he would like to be.
Yeah,
Michael,
I think he started a lot further back as well.
Michael Kotze all on his own there. Francois Francis having found the track again, and well, I actually said it was Francois who went off. It wasn't Francois, it was Andre.
It was, yes, I recall, yeah.
It was Andre who went off, and yeah, Andre in the pit, definitely not racing anymore. Oh, he is. There he is.
I think he
fixed
might
his car.
have had another rebuild, yeah.
Yeah, he's
And done some further damages again.
in it to break it. You see Marius van Wyk there in the Deltec. Very colourful polo, that one. JP Brandt, and it looks like, yeah, JP Brandt, Adrian Gous there in a nice little battle. I think that's for third place in class. And all on their own, but JP getting better and better and better. We saw tonight he has actually got the pace there.
He has tremendous pace. I'm definitely looking forward to making his way up the classes.
Well, as we said, midway point now, this is where the polos do tend to struggle with tyres. Janu not quite gotten past Kian yet. He is still trying to and really pushing very, very hard, going for the inside there. Kian having none of it. Again, these two are literally swapping body panels and paint more per lap than the...
Fortunately, the paint is the same.
Yeah, more or less. But look at this,
But
Michael Rust has caught right up to these guys.
Yeah, and Henko van der Berg in the background there seems like he's struggling to get his way past Keegan Paxton.
And Janu running a bit wide there. Henko's actually gotten past quite quick, and now he's going to fly. He's going to try and catch the guys up ahead. You can see Michael, and you can see in the background there, Michael has seen these guys in front. He knows they're battling. Oh, and Michael going off. That's a rare error we see from Michael Rust, which shows you he is pushing really, really hard at the moment.
Yeah, and unfortunately losing out on immense amounts of time.
And these two still at it. They've swapped more paint than I think the track has grasped, but they're having fun. They're having a blast.
That's the case is, can they keep it that way? Someone going to make a mistake.
Well, their own battle is going to cause people to catch up, and it's going to turn into a three-way, maybe a four-way, maybe a five-way battle. And so yeah, this should be an interesting one to keep an eye on. Christian van der Berg in the meantime is long gone. He's already half it straight in front of the guys. So the only way anybody's going to catch him, you can see that the two bitstream cars in the background. Well in the lead here, and they're not going to catch him, that's for sure.
No. I don't think so. I mean, they're in such a battle of their own, and even if you think about it, despite Michael Russ going off, he hasn't actually lost a lot of time to Kian and Janu.
No, he's catching up quite quick, to be honest. But it does seem like now that Janu's gone past, he is pulling away, definitely. So Janu does have the faster car.
Yeah, it's just about keeping it the right side up.
He's struggling with that. He's trying to put it on his roof, and he's tried it several times already.
Well, that's a normal habit, I suppose.
And in the background there you can see Henku catching up.
But Keegan not too far behind either.
Keegan is sticking in there. He's staying up with him. As we go to the Class D battle then, towards the end, hopefully we don't miss anything here, but we're going to go to the Class D battle. I think that is JP Brand. He should be in second now. Yes, JP Brand then having taken second in Class D and running in fifth place. So he's past Adrian. Adrian there in third place in class, and he is being chased by Michael Kotza. Then behind them we see Marius van Wyk.
Oh no, not even.
No, that's not Marius. JP Brand then. So not sure what's going on at the back. Too much has happened, and we've got to try and get the results for you towards the end. I'll leave that crappy job to you, and I'm going to go back to this little battle and see what is. And look at this, Michael Russ right up onto the rear of Kian.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether there's enough time for him to actually catch Janu as well. I believe there should be.
They just passed the halfway mark, but it seems like Michael is now. I don't know whether his car got hurt, but you could see he's struggling a bit with understeer, which we didn't see in race 1.
Yeah, but he might have overdriven it by now already.
He was really pushing hard. I mean, we saw him go off track, which is the first time I've seen it from his side in a very long time. The Golf bellying smoke out the rear tire there, and Christian is gone. He's a full straight length away from these guys. He is absolutely flying.
But also still no time to make a mistake though.
Yeah, well, he's got to have a pretty big off in order for them to catch up. So if he plays it wisely, he can just get it to the end now. He's over the past the halfway mark, coming up there to lap Andre Slubbert, who is looking for the rest of his car around the track. That's the spare car. Luciano wants the rest of the car, the old car, the broken car.
Rather than that, a clean pass through the back markers there.
Oh, and we see Janu again going sideways there, big time. We just missed that one.
Fortunately held on to it, but he's lost a lot of time now.
And Michael really pushing it hard. We're going to try and go on board with him and see what happens here. Very interesting view from Michael's view, on board with Michael now.
Just not got the drive out, but yeah, he's super late on the brakes though.
See Andre Slubbert going wide there, the guy's taking avoidance action there.
Absolutely scary when you can't see anything. Very, very nice. Super smooth.
Yeah, he's got the run of the Golf, that's for sure. He's definitely got the run of the Golf, yeah. Oh, a bit of a bump there. Can Kian hang on to it? Yes, he does.
Just about.
Up ahead, you can see Janu also having gone, and look at this. Henku is now catching up with these guys very, very quickly.
And all of this is allowing Henku to really catch. I mean, mistakes are being made. There's a lot at stake here. It's all to play for.
And these two are at it again. Kian full on sideways through the corner there. Michael giving it a lot of pressure there. Another bump there.
Unfortunately. Goodness, and now Henku is really there.
Henku is joining the battle here. They've got about 3 laps remaining, so this should be a battle towards the end. And I don't think Janu is going to make any mistakes anymore. He knows that if he makes one single mistake, they're going to be right on him. And you can see he's
sliding it around.
He's still pushing that polo as hard as he possibly can.
But he's got good gap now. I mean, if he keeps it consistent and If they get like that, he should be well okay.
Michael has gone past Kian, so he's actually taking the position there. Kian now coming on attack from Henko.
And on the attack from Master Rust.
Oh, and Kian going on the inside. Can he make a move? He's got to try and repass. Oh, and a bit of contact there. Oh, another bit of contact.
Yes! Oh, that didn't end up worse. Goodness me. More contact. Goodness me.
They are 3 cars in a pack. Nobody wants to give. Something's gonna give. And unfortunately, Michael losing out on this one. And Henko is he's gonna try and attack here now.
And then some back markers are going to play into the mix as well now.
This should be an interesting one. This is the battle for third place in Class B as well as overall. And a superb drive there from Henko, having come from quite far back to be able to fight for a podium now.
Yeah, that's astonishing.
And he's
but Kian not giving up though.
And look at Michael. Michael is going for the inside. Kian tries to cover it.
Ooh,
they're side by side.
That is scary.
There's a back pocket in the way. And Jano's gone off. Jano has gone off again. No.
Goodness, he's lost all of that.
He's lost 4 positions in one corner. Henko goes in one lap, goes from 5th place up into 2nd place.
And there's not much more time to play with.
And that's it. Race called for. Henko, the winner in this, taking 2nd place overall. Kian in 3rd. And
what a race.
Michael Rust in 4th, 5th place, then Jano van der Westhuizen and Keegan Paxton taking Class D and 6th place overall. Well, that was super exciting. I mean,
I was on the edge of my seat there. Really, that was some hair-raising moments, and in places that I would think this is not going to work.
I thought Class A guys were idiots. I'm going to take back my words. Class A guys are gentlemen. No, to be honest, they were driving as hard as I think I've ever seen them driven with. Yeah, a couple of bumps here and there, but they kept it clean. They tried to give enough room, but I mean with 3-4 cars in a pack like that.
And especially on such a difficult circuit as well. Not the easiest task.
Yeah, no, definitely fantastic race there. Don't know if you quickly want to go through the results for us. We unfortunately missed the latter guys now, but guys,
yeah, so
we've got well, unfortunately the screen is off there now, but Andre Slubber there in the background, one last attempt, coming through the final corner, putting it into the wall and completely destroying another car.
Yeah, that's 2 for the second race. So, yeah, Christian van der Berg taking 1st place for Class B there. Henko van der Berg he made up 14 positions in that second race.
Yo.
What a drive. So 2nd place there for Henko van der Berg, followed by Kian Gous, and then Michael Rust in 4th, Jano van der Westhuizen in 5th, and Eugene Kaiser in 6th place. Then in Class D, 1st, Keegan Paxton, JP Brandt, Michael Kotz in 3rd, Adrian Gous in 4th, Chantal de Jager in 5th.
Well done.
Very well done. Like I say, she felt a lot more confident, I believe, and practice does work. Then we've got Marius van Wyk, Justin Smith, Dylan Conway, Chris Tussarman.
Also very good results from Dylan, I must say.
Yeah, definitely his best results in quite a long time. Andre Slubbert, Francois Francis, and Cameron Venish. Unfortunately, I think he might have disconnected in race 2, maybe due to load shedding. But yeah, on an overall basis, Christian takes that by a country mile. Michael Rust actually just managed to get there in 2nd place, but actually on a tie really with Kian Gous, 2nd and 3rd. So they're both on 30 points for the evening. Followed by Henko van der Berg making good progress there in 2nd race. Jano van der Westhuizen and Eugene Kaiser. And Keegan Paxton taking honours for Class D, followed by JP Brandt, Adrian Gous in third, Chantal de Jager in fourth overall for the evening.
Fantastic
so very well
result.
done.
Yeah. Guys,
Michael also. But yeah, we can go on.
I mean, all round the guys drove a superb race. A lot of new guys, and they're doing extremely well. They're practicing. I mean, we've seen a lot of practicing going on and discussions, and yeah, it's been fantastic. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Not sure where that is, to be honest, but we'll just drive it again as hard as we can.
So that's for sure. We have got Tony Rust up next.
The right way around.
The right way around, at least.
That's actually okay. That's quite a nice track to drive, and strangely enough, as tricky as it is, quite a favourite amongst 90% of the guys.
No, that's for sure. And I think by this time already a very familiar track as well.
Anyways, Ryan, we're going to call it a night. We don't want to keep up the guys. It's already 20 to 10. For those not doing anything on Wednesday, we still have the V8 Historics running. That's a super fun class, sideways action, a lot of laughs, completely different from the GTI challenge. Yeah, the servers also will be up and running as of tomorrow again for the next rounds. And yeah, if you'd like to join us, drop Ryan and myself a message, and we'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for joining, Ryan. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys. You too. Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for watching.